and my mom had a very hard life. My dad got incarcerated when I was 4 years old, and he got out when I was 22. So my mom was
Man, he spent a minute in there.
yeah, he spent a minute, you know. He did 18 years on the federal level, and before that he had done 5, but I wasn't alive yet. So his life was a little harder than a lot. You know, he got here at 14, 15 years old. They sent him straight to the projects, and he didn't know nobody, didn't have no family, nothing. So his life was a little different, you know. So my mom was just like working hard to make ends meet, and I remember she'd have like 2 jobs, and then at night she would make these beads, like Mardi Gras like beads, and she'd ship them out to like the companies. You know, that was her job. So at nighttime I'd be sleeping like on the couch. We were staying like at my aunt's house, and I would see my aunt. And I was like 3, 4 years old. I would see my mom, my aunts like doing these beads, and it's late as hell at night, and I couldn't sleep because I'm like in this fucked up couch, and I'm waking up. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And then she's gonna drop me off at school, and then she says she goes to this thing called the job again. Like, why does she work so much and stuff, you know? And as I got older, and especially as I started getting more involved in the sport, she didn't even have to tell me. I just knew, like, if you want to be good at something, well, you better fucking just do it. And if somebody's better than you at it, well, you better do it even fucking more.
Right.
You know, there's no, like, especially
crazy.
us starting from dead zero. Like, my mom didn't even qualify for food stamps because we didn't have, like, the paperwork for it and stuff.
Right.
She was, like, an immigrant, you know?
Right.
I was the only citizen, so I would just see my mom just get after it, you know? My dad, I grew up thinking that he was in the army. My mom had told me, she didn't want to tell me at first. It wasn't until I was like 13 years old, 12 years old.
Right.
And she's like, he's in jail. That's why you haven't seen him this whole time. She's like, nah, he's in the army. And, you know, he's traveling the world. He's a little busy right now. So I grew up actually hating my dad. You know, I was like, fuck, we're dead broke. And I see these fucking army movies. These motherfuckers got money, you know?
They got money. Like,
why don't we got anything?
Right. They national heroes.
Right. We don't got shit. We don't got nothing. We don't. Fuck this motherfucker. And then he's trying to call me and talk to me. Like, every time I talk to him, I'm like, yeah, what's up? No, we're broke. My mom's hungry. I'm hungry. We don't got shit, you know? And I grew up hating him. It wasn't until that moment that she told me, no, your dad's actually not in jail. I mean, in the army, he's actually in jail. And that's it, you know? After that, I went to meet him. Best friend since incident. He was just, you know, now it was a different conversation because at first I was just like, man, you
trying
do
to
your
push
own
him
thing.
away.
Yeah, I didn't really care. Once we like met up and we like had that physical contact, to this day we're best friends. And he just instilled in me a lot of the principles of why he fled Cuba, and then son, don't ever end up in here, you know. And since a young kid, you know, sometimes when you don't have that guiding father figure, you get to a certain age where I can't tell you nothing already. You might be 15 years old, but you're like full grown man already. Nobody can tell you shit, you know. And my dad already knew that, and he was just a master psychologist. He'd be like, I get in scraps at school, and I'd be telling the next day plan, like, bro, these guys jumped me and they beat my ass behind the school. It was like, these motherfuckers, I'm gonna go stab this dude. And be like, yeah, you could do that. Cool. I'm not gonna tell you no. But if you get caught, put your ass in here. You're gonna be here. Guess
you
what?
can do it, but get where you gonna be at, right outside me.
Do your thing, but
no, you don't get no TV time here, you know. And probably when you finally do get TV time, the other 20 guys might not want to watch what you want to watch. You know, the food here sucks. And he would like break down everything to me in a way that a 13, 14-year-old kid could understand. And I'd be like,
well, it's like, fuck.
You know what? I ain't taking that knife to school. Don't worry about it, bro. You're right, bro.
Talk about the character. Well, as far as your parents, the development that they had to go to. And I was just talking to a friend about this, talking to like one of my buddies about this, about how movies, how they have this character development when in like men movies where Black Panther, he had to go through character development to actually learn how to be a superhero. And for his parents, they kind of had to learn the same thing. How they had to go through so many trials and tribulations to sacrifice for their, like, for a better life in the future. Crazy how special parents are, bro. Like I love my parents to death, man. And I like, man, we kind of have a similar lifestyle. You know, I didn't have a dad, you know, but I was raised by my grandparents, though. You feel me? So me being able to have that avenue right there helped me help shape me into the young man I am today. So very thankful for my grandparents.
Hell yeah. Grandparents or
parents, it don't matter, man. As long as you get raised the right way.
Right. So, you know, they definitely shaped who you are today, the principles that you have. And that's a crazy story with your dad, like escaping Cuba.
That's crazy. On a tire from a tractor? That's crazy.
Right. The ingenuity that he possessed at such an early age, and having to leave family behind.
All his family, everybody.
Right. But once he
He
got
was
out,
the first one to make it from Cuba. He had about 5 brothers.
Mm-hmm.
All of them had tried to escape and had been caught and
Right.
sentenced. You get caught trying to escape, it's like 30 days, 60 days. So all his brothers and his sister never attempted, but all his brothers that were older than him all had attempted.
Right.
Never gotten away. Him on his first try got away, and it was just more than anything he'll tell you was like luck, you know. But it was just still mind blowing.
Or
like,
God.
you know. Yo,
It was just meant for him to be over here.
God.
It was just meant for him to be over here.
Yeah.
That was his purpose.
exactly.
Giveaways coming up, y'all, so pay attention. Julius, you remember this hat?
Absolutely.
I'm doing a giveaway with Pristine Auction. Julius, please tell the kind folks who Pristine Auction is.
The most trusted sports memorabilia and collectibles auction site ever. Read. Tell them how to enter the giveaway, how to win that hat and other signed authentic sports items.
All you have to do is sign up to pristineauction.com using the registration code Cheetah to be entered to win a signed item by me. Auctions on pristineauctions.com start at $1 each day. And there are thousands of signed items available. So you win authentic signatures at affordable prices.
They work with the most trusted authentication companies in the industry to ensure that all items offered are 100% authentic.
Use registration code Cheetah to save $10 on your first purchase.
And don't forget to follow them on social media at Pristine Auction for more.
You want to win this hat right here? All you have to do is sign up on pristineauction.com using my registration code Cheetah to be entered. Sign up now. Let's go, baby. Fins up.